I gotta get a...
What are you talking about? I thought I would. No, I did not go. I would.
Papa Hotep, what up? Nothing like a fresh can of Kirkland brand spring water, Jade. What'd you do in school today, Jade? What? Okay. Nothing exciting happened? No fights or nothing like that? Excuse me. What's going on, chat? Anybody in the chat? Just headed to the bookstore. Had a meeting with Little Griff's teacher. She's doing well, but you know, the fact that, you know, she's left-handed, and I didn't know, like, there's certain things that left-handers do. I don't know if my phone is dirty or what. Hold on. It was a little bit dirty. I'm about to join Team Galaxy anyway. But I guess sometimes left-handers, when they're kids, they write the letters backwards or something like that. So she needs a little bit more practice. So I'm headed to a bookstore. See if I can get some practice books. Because repetition is what, Jade?
Mother's skill.
Yes. Get Jade something too. I got Jade a book to practice Chinese letters. She threw it in the trash.
I didn't throw it in the trash. It's probably somewhere under Jail's bed where all my books go.
Anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat? I think there was something on the Patreon show. I guess we played some copyrighted material. I don't know what. I sent HJ a message if he could take it out. So be on the lookout for that. Alec Baldwin, what up, man? Not much, man. We'll probably get some yogurt on the way back. There's one thing I like is frozen yogurt. It's like... What's up, Brenda? But it's like... Sometimes they have the same flavors all the time. But sometimes they have some slamming ones, but then they take it out. As far as the news today... I see Kyle Rittenhouse. He got in on the race grift. Like, why didn't the Kansas City shooters get ID'd? I guess he got the call. Bookstores your passion? I kind of like bookstores. But, like, it needs to be big enough where you can sit down and read, you know what I mean? And the Barnes & Noble is like a little bit of ways from us. That's where we're going now. That's like one chain I think has got it right. You know what I mean? As far as books go. I'll never forget when I was I went to Barnes and Noble and bought that book that Dolph wrote, right? This is like 20 years ago or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time ago, right? And I'll never forget the look of disgust that lady had. Just like, yo, I just want the book. Like, what the hell you have it in the bookstore then? If you gonna look people crazy if they buy it. So yeah. Oh, about Rittenhouse. So I saw that. I saw Fresh and Fit had Pearly Things. I guess an interview. I see HJ grifted off that. I didn't even watch any of his show, but I see he grifted off that. I saw he had the title "Red Pill is Cooked." Well, the Manosphere been cooked. I tried to tell y'all that, man. The Manosphere is anything but men, you know. And people don't get it. Like, I want Manosphere tweets, like scheduling your colonoscopy, however you say it. Like, I'm at that age, I gotta get my colonoscopy done. And I got the referral, and I was like, I played it off for a week. I was like, oh, let me schedule it today. I gotta go hit a link, fill out a questionnaire, then we'll call you back. I'm like, oh my God, man. This is gonna be a I thought the colonoscopy, I didn't know it was all in depth. They put you to sleep. I'm like, what? I thought it was just doctor with a lubed glove, man. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh man. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like men issues. That's what the manosphere should be about. You know what I mean? It's instead of like man and woman relations. Like, as a man, like, your relations with a woman is like, it's part of your life, but it's not the major part of your life. But if you listen to the Manosphere, that's like the major part of your life, and that's the problem. And that's why I was trying to tell, you know, that's why I made my point on the podcast. Like, yo, if you're a man and need two women, you're a psychopath, man. Like, seriously, you're an absolute psychopath. Yes, I'm not looking forward to colonoscopy, whatever. Greg Adams is still cooking. I don't think I've heard of it. Jill, are you still awake? Yeah. Jill's gonna be sleeping in a few minutes. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is for clicks and views, and that's the thing. Like, and Jay, this is what I'm trying to tell you about being online all the time. A lot of stuff is just for clicks and views. It's not just for like inform you of anything or be educational. It's for clicks and views. Clickbait. I'm sure you heard the term clickbait. A lot of this stuff is just clickbait. Everything's clickbait. And like, this is where I'm like, I get so frustrated with Twitter. Like, I don't know. I think Elon made the app worse, man. I swear to God. It's like, I think maybe it's more engaging, but as far as you'd like, lose a couple minutes of the day to find out or look up a certain subject or look up news, it's gotten absolutely worse, man. He's like, it's terrible. Like, I just want to be able to get rid of my For You page, man. The For You page is just AIDS, man. So, I'm sorry. It's just terrible. Everybody's about arguing back and forth, and it's just terrible. I guess we got a couple days off the NBA. I guess they come back Thursday. Everybody's arguing about the All-Star weekend was terrible. Game was terrible. And you know why the All-Star game is terrible? Is because the best player in the NBA doesn't. Like, LeBron's the leader of the league, right? If he goes out and competes hard, then the rest is going to follow him. But he's such a buddy. And he's a buddy because he doesn't want enemies in the league, because he half owns Clutch. His boy owns Clutch, right? So he wants to make relationships with everybody else in the league. So he's not going to want to be cutthroat and like how Jordan and them were. LeBron you got to think about it. The All-Star game went to crap as soon as LeBron became the best player in the league. When Kobe was still the best, they still competed. I don't know what's it going to take, man. You need and these new kids, like, they don't really want to compete like that. They're in it they're not even in it for the ring, half of them. They're in it for the girls, the cars, the money. What book you copping? I'm getting something for my kids. I don't know. I might get something. He's prepping for a presidential run. I went from Chick-fil-A to the bookstore. Pro sports are dead. I don't know, man. NFL's supposed to be back. NFL, thanks to Taylor Swift, they back. The Swifties. I showed Jade a picture of her cousin and her mother. They had like, I think it said Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team or something like that. Oh, it said that sweatshirt. It had Kansas City colors, and it said "Go Taylor Swift's boyfriend." Her cousin and the cousin's mom had them both on. Like, she's not a football fan. My cousin isn't really a big football guy, but they tuned in. So now they got a new demographic for years now. You know what I mean? Kelsey might play like what? I don't know, 2-3 more years. He might play 4 more years, man. But yeah, other sports is like, I guess it's cooked, man. Like, I mean, soccer's on the rise in America, but it's nowhere near being like the household, thing that is across the world. I always thought lacrosse was a great game. I think lacrosse is a good game, but it never really caught on for whatever reason. What else is out there? Hockey, you know, they've never rekindled the Wayne Gretzky era. Baseball has come back a little bit. NBA is just like, the game is messed up. That's about it. Does anybody have the Hoka shoes? I need a pair of running, walking shoes. And I think I might jump on them. I got these pair of Brooks, and I wore them the fuck out, man. Are you buying any banned gender books for your kids? No. No, not at all. Jay, did you have any suspect books in your library? Any funny books in your library? What up, Cannon? I kind of think boxing is making a comeback. Yeah, I mean, sports isn't cooked. Boxing is on its way back. You got MMA. That girl, what's that girl? Clarissa Shields? She want to fight a dude. I hope it don't happen, but if it happens, man, I don't want the guy to take a dive. Like, you gotta give it our all, man. Give it your all. Anybody going to the Grifties? Jade, we're doing the Grifties live this year. Your dad is going to be on a stage doing the show live in front of like a comedy club. Do you have any words of encouragement? Jade, I'm talking to you. Jade, I never envisioned I'd be doing stuff like this. Talking in front of people and all this stuff. It was never really my thing, I guess. But I'm excited, you know what I mean? I'm excited to meet everybody. I'm glad we're doing it on the East Coast this time, so there's going to be different people here, and you know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. I was reading through the script today, so it's cool. Can't wait, really. But it's going to be recorded, Jade, so you'll be seeing me up there. Camera lit, dusty as hell. I need to get a new phone, man. I don't know. That might be my windshield, man. The Sixers already got rid of cork mods, man. What are you talking about, Mateo? You've been gone. I think that's my windshield. Hold on. Yeah, that's the windshield, man. My bad. I should have cleaned my windshield. I guess it shows up in the night like that. Trump released the sneakers. I got some new Trump gear coming. I didn't get the sneakers though. I got a couple of Trump shirts. He got some fire shirts. We talked about it on the show last night, which nobody saw because I guess we got it taken down. But you know, it just shows you the popularity of Trump, man. I think Trump is coming back as president. What do you think, Jade? You think so? I think the silent majority is coming back, Kesha. Yeah, Buddy Hield is playing good. I always wanted him on the Sixers. Yeah, but I don't know what the Sixers are going to do, man. It seemed like, man, if Embiid could only stay healthy, they could win the Eastern Conference. But it's such a big if. And I don't know. I think he needs to lose weight, but what do I know? It's the camera? Man, it's not the camera, man. It's my windshield. Jesus. Jail asleep already. You ever have a kid that sleep with half her eye open and stuff like that? When I was in the Air Force, one of the guys that was in the opposing room of mine was like, he would sleep with his eye open, man. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen. I don't get it. At night, you like when it's bedtime, we can never get Jayla to go to sleep. She'll be up all hours. As soon as you get her in the car, lights out. Like dead ass. Like it's within 10-15 minutes. She's asleep. Like, why can't you go to bed at night? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about a new phone. Matter of fact, it was so like somebody made a I guess it was the dunk contest or something, and Giannis had he had a Google Pixel. He was taking a picture, and somebody made a comment, "Oh, Giannis got all this money and he got a Google Pixel phone," and everybody replied like, "This is how people so much slave to iPhones, right?" And somebody replied like, "Yo, Google Pixel got the best phones, you know what I mean? I mean, best camera phones for any phone, and it's by far, you know what I mean?" So I think I'm gonna get off the Apple ride, man. I can have one as a backup, you know what I mean? I still have one hanging around somewhere. Yeah, slaves to materialism, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, and plus he's paid to use that phone. Like he's got a sponsorship with him and stuff like that. But a lot of people are saying that the Google Pixel has the best camera. What do I know? Try brown noise for sleep for Jayla. I'll try that.
What?
Like they got some apps that just play like background noise. So maybe she needs that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I remember when they were both babies, I used to play jazz music. I put jazz music in their cribs when they were sleeping. I mean, you wouldn't remember. I mean, classical music, not jazz. I'll never forget. I was like, when I was young, I watched a 60-minute episode, right? My dad always watched 60 Minutes. It had some Asian families. And that's what they did. No, I don't know if that worked or anything like that. They were like, yo, they play classical music for the kids when they were sleeping. And now, for some reason, I always remember that. You know what I mean? And I always wanted to try that. Oh, and yeah, I do. There is some stuff on YouTube. I'm about to try it. Why Peter never in videos anymore? Because I don't really take him to the dog park when it's muddy and stuff out. Like, it's too much mud at the dog park now, so I ain't really taking him to the ground that gets hard. You know what I mean? Giella, wake up! You wait? Come on, let's go. All right, y'all. Thanks for on the ride with us. Appreciate it. Y'all kids got anything to say?
Peace.
Thanks for hanging with us. Thursday, Hotesman told you. And we're still trying to figure out the Patreon episode. So, talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace.